Hey guys, I just finished bringing my clients to a project, real project. This is what I do all over the country. I go all over the country, look for projects that are worth investing and partnering, and I bring them to see it, feel it, touch it, and smell it. When you do this, you never fail. You go out there, you validate the project, and we go in there and we put in our money and we make some money. You can join us in doing this all over the country. All you got to do is send us an email and we talk.
Let's go to the numbers. We're here all about numbers. Let's go.
You look at the income, you're looking at this is after all expenses.
Yes.
Who knows maths very well? You're looking at, let's call it 3,500 multiplied by 12. You put in $42,000 a year, you do an average of 10 years. Normally we do 15 years. So you do 10 years, $42,000, you keep this property for 10 years, how much have you made? You made 420,000. Remember, you're on a loan, you're not the one paying. You put in half of the money.
Exactly.
Not the full cost. Don't forget, this is a prime project. It's in a very good neighborhood. So what happens? Your equity has already appreciated over the period. Exactly. So you can refinance. You can take out all your cash, all that money, which is 50%. Normally, Normally they give you like 70% of whatever you put in, or even 75 if your credit is very, very good. So I don't want you to go too much. It's a no-brainer. I've already done it. I've been doing real estate for a long time. The numbers are here. You can take a picture of this. And don't forget, this is a worst case scenario. Like everything is bad. It's 30%. You're only doing half of what you're supposed to do. And all that stuff. You're paying 2% tax property, which is not the case. Here it's like 1.8 or less. But this is like the worst case scenario.
There is a big project for the city. This is official information from Miami DDA administration. All the area from Brickell to us to the 36th Street will be connected by a walk. If you want, you can use the hotel administration, but you are not obligated, or you can do it by yourself. And absolutely all the money you just put to your pocket and just using the cleaning facilities of the building or bringing somebody to clean it for you. And this way, for example, they always can stay in one part and keep renting the other, or rent to absolutely different families.
Decide to do one studio and one 2-bed, for example. So like the most important thing is that we put our steps between the doors. The moment you register your presence in this kind of project, they know you're serious. And that's why I was telling you in the car, not just coming to talk and go. We put our steps in the door. Now you have the power of negotiation. You can come back and say, hey, I already have one here. I want another one. I want a fair deal. And this is not going to be the last project that she's doing. They're going to do multiple projects. And every time they want to do this project, they're going to come to our group.
Exactly.
And these are projects that are going to be making a lot of money. Airbnb, all the other stuff that she's calling. It's not like you're relying on one person to rent. It's like people can come from everywhere. Imagine during the World Cup, people come from England, China, India, all over the world here. We have 10 more projects to look at today. 10 more. This is number 1, 9 more to go. That's where we're going right now.
So meanwhile, if you want us to maybe give it to them, right?
Diana. Sounds good.
Thank you very much for bringing your group.
Thank you very much.
My wife Marika and I are investors in multiple real estate projects. We have a portfolio that spans over 7 states.
But as an entry point for this kind of transactions, there are some of the transactions that they have that are for accredited investors. If you don't know what accredited means, it means you have assets or cash over $1 million. And there are some other ones that are not accredited. You can have entry points for like as low as $50,000. So you can have all those options, and we can talk.
Even the accredited ones, we have option to come in with
that month.
The low entry point. And the reason we did that was when we first started, we were doing everything on institutional level, and we partnered with an institutional partner. So because of the large amount, we were able to go to developers and negotiate a lot of control, where one individual investor wouldn't be able to do that. We check and verify everything that whatever the developer is saying according to time and budget, that it is correct. So we do all the reporting and the meetings on an institutional level because these are our partners. So what we decided to do is open up also opportunity for our friends and family to invest into institutional product. And because we already come in with institutional size capital, we're able to offer to our friends and family, and that list is growing because they brought their friends and